His mistress crashed out trying to expose him, then learned the house, cars, and cards were mine. I was standing in my kitchen making coffee when she rang the doorbell at 7 a.m. on a Tuesday. Through the peephole, I could see a woman in workout clothes holding her phone like a weapon. She was screaming about how she deserved better than lies and that Tyler was a fraud who needed to be exposed to his wife. That's when I opened the door. I'm not his wife. I'm his landlord. Her face went blank. What? Tyler rents the basement apartment. Has for 3 years. Pays $1,200 a month, usually late. She stared at me like I'd spoken a foreign language. But he said this was his house. He showed me the garage with 2 cars. He took me to fancy dinners with his credit card. My garage, my cars, and that card. I pulled out my wallet and showed her the matching one. Gas rewards card from the grocery store. Limit of $500. The color drained from her face. I almost felt bad for her. Almost. She'd been dating Tyler for 8 months. He'd told her he was a real estate investor who owned multiple properties. He'd given her the grand tour of my house when I was visiting my dad in Florida, claiming the upstairs was under renovation. He'd borrowed my Lexus twice, saying his Porsche was in the shop. He'd even hosted her birthday dinner on my back patio while I was working a night shift. He said he was taking me to Paris next month, she whispered. With what money? He works part-time at Best Buy and owes me 2 months' rent. She started crying. Not the angry kind, the broken kind. I made her coffee because I'm not a monster. She told me everything. How he'd pursued her at her gym. How he always had excuses for why she couldn't visit during certain hours. How he'd convinced her to split every restaurant bill 50-50 because he believed in equality. Meanwhile, he was using my house as a backdrop and my cars as props. The worst part? She'd loaned him $3,000 for a business opportunity. I didn't have the heart to tell her that Tyler's last business opportunity was a pyramid scheme selling essential oils. After she left, I knocked on Tyler's door. He opened it in his bathrobe, completely unbothered. Your girlfriend stopped by, I said. He looked confused. Girlfriend? The one you've been lying to for 8 months using my house and cars. Oh, that's complicated. What's not complicated is you're evicted. You have 30 days. He tried to negotiate, said he'd pay the back rent, that I was overreacting, that she was crazy. I'd heard enough of his nonsense over the years. Tyler, you used my home to con someone. We're done. He moved out 3 weeks later, leaving the apartment trashed and owing me $4,400. I never saw a dime. But Paige, the mistress, became an unexpected friend. She helped me repaint the basement and told me stories about all his lies while we worked. Turns out he'd also told her he went to Harvard, spoke 4 languages, and had a sick mother in Vermont. His mother lives in Wisconsin, and they haven't spoken in 6 years. 2 months later, Paige called me laughing. She'd seen Tyler with another woman at a coffee shop, giving the same speech about his real estate empire. When the woman went to the bathroom, Paige sat down, still renting basements and pretending they're mansions. He turned white and left without paying. The woman followed Paige outside, demanding answers. They got lunch while Paige explained everything. He owed this woman $2,000 for a vacation deposit. Now there's a network of us. Women who fell for his lies and found each other afterward. We have a group chat. Someone spotted him last week posing in front of another house on Instagram. We sent the homeowner a message. I rented the apartment to a graduate student who pays on time. And I changed my locks. Every time I pull into my garage, I think about how I came to being part of his con instead of the unwitting backdrop. The difference is, my name is on the deed.